So now let's have a look at comparing assets with ESG signals. So our biodiversity tool can be used by asset managers to get an idea regarding the biodiversity performance of their assets. It can also be used in benchmarking across different types of assets or sectors within the same or different companies. So now I'll walk you through a use case where we compare several biodiversity metrics of two assets, a pipe manufacturer and a chemical plant belonging to Chevron Corporation. So first we'll look into the distribution of the world protected areas and the key biodiversity areas, which are within 10 kilometers of the asset. So it can be clearly seen that in the chemical plant is overlapping with exactly 1 kBA and 1 WPA. But when you look into the pipe manufacturer, it does not have any kBAs within the 10 kilometers. So this can be confirmed by looking at the proximity to the closest kBA, which is greater than 10 kilometers, and it's 18.6 square kilometers as given here. So, and it also has some WPAs which are very small in area compared to that of the larger area of the chemical plant. So next, we'll look into the red list species distribution. So in the comparison of these two assets, the total count of the species is very important when looking into the bigger picture. As you can see in the bar chart, the chemical plant has a higher number of least concern species compared to the pipe manufacturing plant. But when we look at the distribution of the species in the pipe manufacturer, we can see that the percentage is higher than that of the chemical plant. And another important thing to note is that the pipe manufacturer does not have any critically endangered species within 10 kilometers. So these insights can help in identifying if an asset is located in an area which is rich in biodiversity, and it will help assess compliance with voluntary sustainability standards and safeguard policies of corporate institutions. So even though these two assets belong to the same company, the impact on biodiversity is different. So it depends on the location, whether it's close to a KBA or not, the asset type, if it's a chemical plant or an oil plant, and it also depends on the ecosystem that it belongs to, which is marine, freshwater, or terrestrial. So in Q3 2022, we're releasing our enhanced and further TNFD aligned biodiversity offering, which provides a more comprehensive assessment on asset and company level biodiversity. So this approach considers the different pressures, impacts, and dependencies relevant to the asset based on its geolocation, sector, industry, operational activity, and the relevant ecosystems. Also, an enhanced overall biodiversity impact measurement at asset, company, and further aggregated levels will become a part of this offering.